very good morning from the Indian time zone, basically. So how are you, sir?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm fine.
Ji, sir.
Thank you very much for arranging this meeting.
So it's my honor on the behalf of the entire IP Innovative Publication team to warmly welcome Dr. Farzad sir as the new editor-in-chief of the IP International Journal of Ocular Oncology and Oculoplasty. We are genuinely excited to have you with us, sir, and we look forward to your leadership as we embark on the next chapter of the journal's growth and success. We are surely ensure that your wealth of expertise, experience, and clear vision for the future for this journal, with his significant contribution of yours. Basically, you have a great experience in the specific field oculoplasty and oncology. So we are sure that the field of ocular oncology and oculoplasty will going to excel, and we are very confident that the articles we attract in the journal will be authentic and true to the research integrity. We are also confident that under your leadership, the journal will continue to be at the forefront of innovative research and clinical excellence. And we are very grateful. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Thank you for joining the IP Innovative publication.
Thank you very much for a kind introduction. It's my pleasure and honor to join this wonderful journal and having wonderful, collaborators and colleagues. And I hope we can do something for our research community and research ecosystem.
Sure, sir. Definitely we will. So, sir, let me start a short interview session so that our authors, emerging scholars, came to know more about the specific journal and your vision. So, what's you hold in your vision towards the upliftment of the journal? So what is your vision for the journal's future?
So, publications aim at driving forward research in the field of oculoplastic, facial plastic surgery, and oncology. And actually, I'm looking to have well thinkers, and I'm looking for having young and the best experts in our field in the editorial team. And also, I would like to make some changes in the editorial process and the publications to fill the gaps in our community, and to be in the forefront of the edging knowledge and technology in our terms. So the other thing is that for a long time we are seeing a large amount of the articles coming out, and it's really frustrating for everybody to go through lots of articles every month or every year is coming out
Yes.
in some specific fields like oculofacial plastics and oncology. So it's really important for us to make a filter for our readers to provide them easily the thing that's needed for them to know, and they are seeking for that. So I would like to have a editorial team, and to invite experts in the field to fulfill this mission.
Yes, sure, sir. So, what changes or improvement would you like to implement in the journal?
Uh, First of all, I would like to appreciate previous editorial team and my dear colleagues and friends that worked a lot about to providing all of these things that we are seeing now. So this is a really big heritage, and I appreciate having that amount of uh, uh, experience and knowledge that we have now. So change is inevitable. In every week, every month, every year, we need to change. Otherwise, we cannot progress. So it's not necessary for now. Definitely 6 months later, you should ask me what changes do you want to do for the next few months, like that. So it doesn't necessarily mean that in the past we had something bad and now we want to have something good or something like that. It's a dynamic process. So first of all, we need a dynamic editorial team to forecast the changes, to find the gaps, and to have organized and fast and responsive in terms of the demands of the journal and the readers. So what I've tried in 2 weeks' time, I've invited a few of my expert colleagues, very committed ones, that can help us to have a dynamic and rapid responsive editorial team. The other thing is that the leadership in the editorial team is really important. If we could actually have a good input from the thinkers, from the creative editorial team, so hopefully we can have rich articles, attractive articles that can be uh, uh, in the forefront of the journals in our field in the world. So the other thing is that we need to be indexed in the major databases. So definitely one of our big efforts would be to be cited in Scopus and PubMed uh, in upcoming year. So definitely I will do everything that's needed to be cited there. This is a must that should be done for the journal. And definitely we need some advertisement. We need to be known by the researchers, young researchers, and the stakeholders in our field. So what I did and what will do from now is to publicize our journal in different conferences, in universities, in big institutes and meetings. So we need to be recognized, and our researchers, our editorial team, our authors need to be recognized in different communities.
So, as you know, the line says, "Time is the only constant, and change is the only constant." We need to improve ourselves on daily basis, and definitely, as you said, dynamic editorial board. So I hope in the future months, in the nearby days, we are going to like have a dynamic editorial board with us. Now, so my basically the next question is, how will you guide or assist the editorial board and reviewers?
Uh, so as we talked earlier, we need to invite leaders and thinkers and problem solvers and thinkers in the editorial team. It will guarantee the actually hurdles that we may face on the path that we are going. It will guarantee us about having a high quality input. So what I'm trying to do is to ask my editorial team to publish articles in this journal uh, twice a year. So it's like a beacon for the other authors to follow the leaders, the thinkers, the creators, and actually the second thing is that to advertise our journal in social media and other things. And by the dynamic editorial team, I'm very optimistic that we can do it as we did before. So we need to understand the need of the new academic environment and new academicians and scholars. So we need to fulfill that requirement. So I think that's an important thing. The other thing is hopefully we will have the support of the publication company to fulfill some demands, some new technologies and new apps in our editorial team. So the other thing is to include every new technology and every new actually a method that's needed to be included in our journal. So it's not anymore acceptable for a journal to just, print out or give some PDF articles in a solid, web, and that's it. It's not, a new thing that somebody's asking for. We need an environment that thinkers and authors can discuss to each other on a platform of the journal. If you publish something, you need to receive feedbacks, give feedbacks to the authors. So it's kind of, interactive academic environment, not only on the social media, but the journal platform at the same time. The other thing is that, just giving information by text is sometimes necessary, but sometimes we can give information by videos, by, giving some pictures like photo essays. That I think it's necessity for our journal to be equipped not just by the text, but by the photos, by videos, and, by web-based, debates or something, but between the authors. It can be very attractive, and it can be some answer to the demands of the, new academic gaps for now.
Yes, sir. Basically, as you have already told us, editorial board, strong editorial board, and strong reviewers are the pillars of journals. So once we have dynamic editorial board, editors belonging to different regions from different countries will going to strengthen it. So we will get to know more about the new ideas, new research works. So this is how we can uplift our journal. So as you have told, the vision is very positive and like very full of energetic, clear, concise, precise, and full of expertise with knowledge, great knowledge. So moving forward, how do you see the journal evolving with the digital age?
So
AI.
it's yeah, it's
Yes.
really a great question actually. So we know that we're now facing escalating number of publications each year. As I remember, it's more than 5 million articles each year is now published. So we are facing a huge amount of information coming down. So it can be very frustrating for somebody to just scrolling through, the new articles in my own, field of occulofacial and oncology. It's really frustrating and impossible. So it has both, threats and a strength by each. So the expulsion of the data is a real threat. But now we can have, new technologies in the digital age, like AI. We can use AI in those fields that we are allowed to that. We will have talk much more about AI in publications and how we use it. And what I'm trying to say is that we will use AI as we are allowed, based on, the agreements on the current AI use in publications. And definitely we will empower our peer reviewers, our editorial team, by new knowledge that they need to be uh, uh, familiar how to use new technologies, AI, new apps to facilitate writing articles and doing some reviews and such a thing, as much as they are allowed for now. Definitely, I don't mean that we ask AI to write an article or make a peer review for us. We are just talking about the apps that can help us for accomplishing these jobs, not on our behalf. And also, you know, uh, to understand the facilities that the digital environment can provide us, like social media, advertising our journal articles, advertising our authors in social media, and it's like, uh, uh, a shop to show the others how do you present your rich articles and high quality articles there. So another thing that we will use is to empower and our social media part of our editorial team to be a mirror of us, to show the others what we are doing and what we have done. And the other thing is that we will encourage that publications directly related to AI as well. So I have been inviting people that I know that are working in AI and occulofacial plastics to write
Hmm.
us some reviews, some researches, original researches for us to be published in our journal. So I believe this is like a beacon to show the others that this is the journal that this kind of the data can be published, and they will follow that thing, especially in the oncology and oculofacial plastic surgery. So in summary, we know that large amount of data is a threat, is a really threat. We can be easily missed among the giants in the publication, in the industry of the publications. But we know how to, surf through that challenges and how to be recognized by others and how to have, to gap that, to find the gaps and fill the gaps by our new articles.
Beautifully explained, sir, that how we will thrive in the AI world, in the digital area, in the digital era. So definitely the journal will evolve with time, evolve with digital age. So basically, so moving forward with another question, what do you believe are the biggest challenges in academic publishing today? Like, what are the challenges we are facing and how to overcome?
Oh yeah, this is really uh, a critical question. In our field, it's not a big field in the science. It's really challenging to have a new journal in our field that we have a couple of well recognized journals in our field. So coming in between of those well established journals is a real challenge. And I believe having new work from our side, having new delivery of the publications, and having high quality articles, very dynamic and responsive, fast responsive editorial process can help us to grow in between of those giants in publication industry. And actually we need to work hard and to be very realistic. So I believe to be indexed in Scopus hopefully this year and PubMed hopefully in 2026, we can have a great step forward to attract more high quality articles. Until then, we will work hard to invite our expert colleagues to submit their articles in our journal. We need to feed our journal efficiently until it
Yes,
grows
sir.
enough that can attract high quality articles.
Yes, sir.
We need to nurture our journal a lot.
Yes, sir. We have to nurture it. So
Yeah.
therefore, now I have told you in the starting, your wealth of expertise your wealth of expertise and knowledge, clear vision will going to do this definitely, and we are grateful for it and honored to
Thank you.
have you as editor in chief of this journal.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your positive energy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So the last question of this great interview session is: what steps will you take to ensure the journal's article remains relevant and of quality?
So I I will supervise each one of the articles. I will read each one of the articles to make sure it's relevant to the scope of our journal. This is the first thing. And the other thing, we need to just include high quality articles. We have no other choice. We need to include just high quality articles, and to make sure about that, my editorial team, my colleagues, my friends will work together to make sure we will have a fair and scientific and explicit peer review for each one of the articles. No mercy or no oversimplification for anything shall be done for any one of the articles. And as we discussed earlier, we will do our best to attract high quality articles by our colleagues in the universities. We will try to contact directly to our colleagues in different universities, in different parts of the world, to send us articles to make to assure them that this is a growing journal and this is like their own house. This is like academic environment. We need to nurture that actually new parts of the academia. So in the conferences, and what can I can do, and I will encourage it, is to make sure that our editorial team to be recognized in scientific media and scientific uh, uh, actually environments in terms of the conferences, journals, different parts. I will do my best to recognize editorial team and others as well. So what will do is to publicize our editorial team and our others in social media, in the conferences, anywhere. So I believe that's like a energizer for our team, like energizer for our others to share experiences and be creative and do a lot of work for us. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. All the answers are very satisfactory and solution oriented. Having positive approach towards the problem, how we overcome the challenges, what are the obstacles, how we thrive in the digital era. So all the answers you have shared are very, very beautifully well explained. So please share your conclusion remarks so that we can conclude the overall interview session.
Thank you very much. Actually, it was really nice to hear that you want to make sure about the scope and my vision and my plans. It's encouraging for me to actually be responsive to everybody there, like you and my dear colleagues and friends there. So, in conclusion, we need to remind us that we need to work hard, really hard. We need to work together. We need to be patient. We need to be actually improve ourselves day by day. And we'll do our best to help each other and make sure that our journal is growing each month better than the previous month.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. And
Absolutely.
thank you for such a great interview session. We are very excited and looking forward with you in this exciting journey. Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.